how are you? I really just want to do some chit-chatty updates for the new year with you, reset different routes I'm going this year with just like life, but also small biz. And I just want to make this less work with me small biz content. I want to make it more just like life with me, because that's back to the roots of where we started. And honestly, like I'll talk more about this, but it stresses me out when I watch small biz content. And so I'm going back to what makes me happy. And yes, I'm gonna have stuff, obviously, probably every video is gonna be some sort of like the chunky bee related, just like giving you updates on it. But I want it to go back to just like Brittany related, right? Kitty related, Asher related, whatever that is. But we'll talk more on that. We are about to go to a few different places. We have a lot of stores closing down, unfortunately. I say unfortunately, but we're gonna be moving soon anyways, but in our area. So CVS is closing down, and Joann's, which I go to those stores like both pretty often. So I'm hoping, excuse you, that they have some clearance. I wanna get some new eye cream, and I wanna get just like any charms that Joann might have. I don't go to Joann's for charms, but if they're a really good deal, I wouldn't mind just having a few. It would just be like a one-off charm, you know, especially with like markets coming up. I don't have to list it online. I have a lot of stuff that I only bring to markets. I don't have listed online because I only have like 2 or 3 of them, and I can't get any more. And it's like, it's gonna sell at a market, so it's not really worth listing. So yeah, I might go see what they have of that, if they're affordable. Joann's is just kind of expensive with their charms, but you never know. You never know how much they're gonna like mark stuff down. So we're gonna do that, and then I have stuff I need to take to Goodwill, and then I have stuff I want to see if Play-Dohs will take. And then I have probably more stuff than I can do today, but I have, ooh, where's my arm going? No, wrong way, this way. I have stuff I want to list on Poshmark. There's some stuff like Lululemon where I know Play-Dohs will not give me enough for it than what it's like should be worth. So I usually list the things that are like Lululemon leggings, or just like an expensive, really it's just like athletic wear. Honestly, that's the only thing that sells well on Poshmark anymore for me. Probably for anyone, it's just like those really like trendy brands. So I'm gonna list some stuff on Poshmark. Usually what happens with that is I list it, and then if it stays listed for more than a few months, then I'll take it to Play-Dohs, because at that point I'm not losing anything. So yeah, we're gonna do that run. And I already feel exhausted, and then we'll be back and we'll chit chat. So let's go. what I told you guys you were gonna do. Went to all the stores that were closing down. Joann's, everything was 20% off, which like is not a good deal. If you know Joann's, it's kind of like Hobby Lobby. They rotate sales and it's like half off, 60% off. And so what I wanted were beads and charms, and they were just 20. And so like even on like a normal day, that's not a good deal for beads. So I passed on it. I'm gonna try again in like a few weeks and see if there's anything else. Like, I'm sure they're gonna up it every week. If I had to guess, I want to get there on like an 80% off day, but I know everything's gonna be gone by then. So I'll just keep checking it. Oh, Play-Dohs. I ended up getting, it always feels like they take nothing, because like the bags come back to me the same weight that I have them carrying in, but they took like, I think it was 19 items for $71 and something cents, which is great because that's money I wouldn't have had otherwise. I did make a Goodwill drop off too, so I did get rid of a lot of stuff from my closet area. I have not listed my stuff yet. That's okay. We did go grocery shopping. Oh, CVS. Okay. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Well, I do know. I know it's not a coincidence that every time I go into a store, I watch someone rob of stuff. Bigger towns, you're gonna have a lot more sketchy people. This specific CVS though, and maybe part of the reason why it is closing down, is a little scary to go into. Sometimes when I'm out in places, I feel safe to say to someone like, you really shouldn't be doing that, like when I see someone stealing, which is often. This time, however, felt, and I even said it as I went out, like, it's none of my business. Because I was legit scared of that person. I was in CVS, and I'll show you, I got some, they're only putting stuff on clearance that's breakable, so like their liquors, which we'll get to that, their wines, their light bulbs, like glassware, there were candles and stuff, picture frames, everything else. I think they're just going to transport it to the CVS, which is like a mile away from there. But I was checking out, and there's already a lot of like sketch people in the CVS, and when I say sketch, like I'm talking about people like hooded with masks on, you know, like the kind of people that don't want you to know who they are. And anyways, I was walking, I could tell the lady next to me was, I'm pretty sure she was helping the person that was gonna be stealing, because she was like being weird and like lingering and asking for help on something that she didn't help with. And so I like was not, as my husband would call it, gas station ready. I wasn't really paying attention that much, enough that I knew what was happening around me. So I start walking out. CVS just has doors where it's just a single person door. It's not like a double door opening. You just have one person. There's an out and there's an entrance. So I'm obviously walking out the exit, and the sketch woman was coming at me. Like, she had went outside and then she was coming back in, timing wise. And instead of like being like, oh, sorry, like, you know, a normal person would just like go to the other doors. No, she like bulldozed past me. Like, I had to like scoot out of the way so she didn't like hit me. And then this person, I didn't even see him come up behind me. One of the ones dressed in all black and like with the hoods and the masks. And he just like zoomed past, and I looked in, and like there's a ton of alcohol in his like duffel bag, and like obviously the alarm was going off, but yeah, in that moment it was very much none of my business because I did not trust that person to not hurt me. So that is how CVS went. I did get some nice stuff though. I got like bar, like 3 different protein bars for like $2 each. That was a good deal. And then I got some mocktails that I think they're margarita. I don't remember. Let me go look and show you what they are. They're not margaritas. They're called Mingle mocktails, and they're only 60 calories. It's cranberry Cosmo, and it's 0% alcohol, which, did I need this? No. It was on clearance. I thought it'd be a fun thing to try. I would never buy this normal price though. well, I wouldn't say never. I don't think I would buy this normal price unless like I really felt like let's say I was pregnant and we were going to like a big barbecue or I don't know. I honestly can't put my, if I have a guess, this is gonna taste a little bit like a poppy to me. Oh, I didn't realize there was that much sugar in it. I saw 60 calories and I was like, oh, there's probably nothing in here. No, there's still 12 grams of sugar in here. Well, I definitely won't buy it again. I'm gonna drink them though. So yeah, we have that to try. I'll only probably use that on the weekend though. So I was gonna do a video on this. I'm glad I didn't because I decided against it. I did about a week of 75 soft. If you know anything about 75 soft and 75 hard, it's like a mental toughness challenge. Did I fail? No, not really, but like I have a very, it's like moderate, loosely tendencies, right? OCD tendencies. And some of the rules I could not wrap my mind around if I did not complete it. And I know you're supposed to just go back. If you don't complete one of your tasks for the day, you're supposed to start over. And it would have been fine. It's just like, it was stressing me out. I was feeling so stressed inside. One of the days I had read like 9 pages in a book and you need 10 pages. And like just like those little things, I decided I'm not gonna do this challenge. I don't really need it. None of the challenging parts of the 5 tasks, what was it? I don't remember. I was doing soft. It was like read 10 pages of a book, only drink socially. We're not social, it's fine. Like do 45 minutes of a workout, indoors or outdoors, doesn't matter. I already do that. Actually, I have it written down in my notes. Oh, okay. So 45 minutes of exercise, a specific diet, or not a specific diet, but a diet. So I just had eat well, right? I've been eating better. Anyways, that's what I like to do as it is. No alcohol unless it's a social occasion, 100 ounces of water a day. Honestly, that one, like, it's been nice having that as like a goal. And I have been passing it for the most part. So when I'm at school, when I'm talking to kids all day, like I constantly am just like gulping down water. But I've noticed like now I make sure I have 3 of my big like 40-ounce Yeti. Keep refilling it. Read 10 pages a day. And then progress photo. That one I think wasn't really on the soft. And I didn't do that at all. I just don't really find the need of taking a photo. I did one photo, right? I figured I would just do it like randomly in between. But anyways, point to say is I stopped doing this. Like honestly, it just was making me feel bad. Not even bad, just stressed, worried, anxious, and that's not the point of it. But I have been taking some of those things and keeping them in my daily schedule. So like the water intake. The only thing is on weekends, I definitely do not drink as much water because I'm not talking as much. And so like naturally my body doesn't feel like I need it as much. That alcohol though, that just being on it for a week did slow me down and kind of make me take a step back and be like, do I need to? Because I will be honest, I've never been someone that drinks a lot, like a lot. I would drink socially, and like on the weekends. And once I had Ash and it was safe to drink, like again, I feel like I kind of like went up in the amount of alcohol I was taking in, like probably like a couple wine bottles a week, which is way more than I had ever done before. And now I'm definitely not doing that. Like I haven't drank in probably 2 weeks now. I had Valentine's Day. That was the last time I had a bottle of wine. I did like half a bottle on whatever day. I think it was actually during the week. Oh yeah, because we had those days off, so it felt like the weekend. So like I did half a bottle on the one night and the other half on like the next night, and then I haven't drank since. So it's been a couple weeks, but I've been drinking a lot of poppies too. And by a lot, I mean like 1 a day. Which I can't tell if that's great or not, because I'm not a pop drinker. And like, am I just like filling alcohol with a new habit? So I might need to take another step back and start my seltzer waters. Maybe my next grocery trip, I should start adding in seltzer waters instead of poppy, or like mixing them. But then I have this, so like this is gonna be, I told you guys tonight I'm gonna have this instead of a poppy, which will be nice. But I can't drink this with a poppy because that's a lot of sugar. Where was I going with this? I don't know. Am I just doing life updates right now? So yeah, health-wise. Oh, and then I've been stepping back on, so I am 10 pounds heavier than what I normally am. I finally went on the scale at, we don't have a scale here, but like at the Y, they have one. And yesterday I was 156, which is strange because I don't think I have done anything to cause that. Like nothing lifestyle has changed other than what I'm thinking it's just like age. So I don't know if my metabolism is just slowing down or if I am not like remembering that I don't, like something that I've added in my routine that I hadn't done before. Like I guess poppies are new, but that's like, I don't know. And like the food we eat, maybe we need to go back to just like meat and vegetables and that's it. And my husband keeps saying that, so like sure, we'll try it. I'm not sure, but I don't want to be this weight because a lot of my stuff does not fit. And I know I'm like a broken record. I've been saying that so much, but I don't want to buy new clothes. Like I like my clothes, some of them. Actually, I hate a lot of them, but they're comfortable. I know that like the outfits I would pick out in a given day, but like now I'm putting on outfits that fit in the fall and like don't fit at all now. I'm like, in the last 3 months, what has happened? I don't know. And I've been drinking less. You would think it would be the opposite. But I've been drinking poppy, but like wine has a lot of sugar. I don't know. So we are going to make more changes. Hopefully that works. So anyways, moving forward, here are the changes I'm going to make. Numero 1, I am changing my entire setup. Now I want to say I didn't do this on a whim, although I had signed up for Vertical Ledges emails, and they had 20% off Valentine's Day weekend, and so I put it on my PayPal credit, and I was like, please let this pay out for me. So I have some things coming in this upcoming week. I'm very excited about it. It looks very professional. But because of this new setup, I'm gonna have to scale back a lot, which I wanted to. So it's not going to look the same at all. It's, like I said, it's completely different. It's not gonna hopefully draw in all the little kids. My setup last year did that. Drew in every little kid because it was colorful and they thought it was for them, and it's not for them. It's not. I did get some sales from it, some like Stanley Charm sales, but no, I want it to be a young adult, older adult. I don't want it to be little kids, because I do think a lot of people walk past me just thinking it was a little kid. 10. Because of the color. How can I still add color without adding color to where it's kid? Maybe like some light pink curtains. I know saying that you're like, what? It's in my head though. Or like baby blue. I don't know if I showed you this. I want to say I did. I'm doing Kindle charms and like phone charms where I have these like sticker, like you would put it on the case, and I haven't like made any yet to show you. They're coming. They're gonna dangle off. But yeah, it's just gonna be my bookmarks, Stanley charms, my Kindle charms, and like, I say Kindle charm, it's just like e-reader electronic charms, right? Because like it's meant to be stick in anything. You can put it on your dang locker if you want it. It's just a charm. But people have been asking for Kindle accessories, and that is what I came up with. So I think it's a good one. And then I'm gonna do my embroidered book boyfriend sweatshirts, and then get rid of the sweatshirts that I have, but like slowly. Because I don't want it to be like a clothing. I want you to come in and be like, this is for books, right? And Stanley's. And I'm going to do a lot of blind date with the books. I think I'm going to do a whole shelf of blind date with the books. And I'm almost out. I have one charm necklace left. I don't know if I want to do another collection of charm necklaces. I haven't really figured that one out yet. I haven't done an order in a long time, so I ran out of supplies for them. That's up in the air. But I'm feeling good. I'm hoping that this pays out. I'm hoping that people have, one, want to come in my booth more, and two, like, feel like they're getting a more valuable product being in a more upscale booth. That's my whole goal. So, can't wait. The first market is April 6th, and then my second market is, I have 2 markets the next weekend. Like, we're really getting in there. I'm already really tired thinking about it, but I am excited. I'm just nervous. Oh, and then we're going to a bee festival. That's gonna be fun. Okay, last up, what I wanted to share today, because this is just like the whole reset of 2025 and what my goals and intentions are. And my goals and intentions are just being healthier mentally and physically, and just elevating my product. I've been scaling back on social media, not on purpose. I've just been avoiding it. I'm just busy, okay? But I need to step that back up because I haven't done anything. But that's also why I only get like 4 orders a week now, right? I'm not even advertising at all. So I need to step that back up immediately. But the last thing I'm going to do is tell you about the books I've read in the last few months, because I should have put it in my empties and I wasn't even thinking about it. But let's see, I've done 3 or 4, I think 3 books this month, not this month, January and February. So we'll start with, so I finished ACOTAR. I don't know if that was January 2nd, or maybe I finished that in December, honestly. I finished the series, finally, and was able to move on. And I want to do a non-fantasy book after that, and so I did Icebreaker. So, I got Icebreaker. I got the limited edition, like, fancy colored one. I saw a TikTok on this, and it was of a girl at an airport who was on, I don't remember the page, but she got to a page and then like walked away. Like, it was staged. I know this, you know? But I'm like, oh my gosh, there's something in that book I want to read. And I read it, and I was reading, and I kept reading, and I could never find the dang part. Like, I think it's because maybe it was a teenager reading it, and I can see that being the case. But like, as an adult, grown woman, I still don't know what part she got to that she had to have that reaction. So it was good though. Like, I still recommend it. It is, I don't know, it had some spice in it if that's what you're into, and it didn't. It just like had college age shenanigans in it. I mean, yes, the spice was spicy when it was spicy, but there wasn't that much of it. I don't think. I don't know if that says more about me or more about the book. I'm not sure. But it wasn't like the dramatic, I was like, what's gonna be in here? No, it was a good book. But after that, I did, oh yeah, I did one, I don't have it in person, but it was the pumpkin spice cafe. Yes, the pumpkin spice cafe. Because that finally, I have Libby, the Libby app for my library, and it finally came in to me. I like ordered it back in the fall, and I was like, okay, I'll just read it. And it was really quick and easy, and it was sweet. So I'm on order for the Cinnabon Cafe. No, Cinnabon something. Was it? I don't think it's cafe. That's gonna be one of my reads coming up once I get my hands on it. Excuse me. And then after that, I did A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon, because I had gotten A Demon's Guide to Wooing a Witch in Blind Date with a Book from from Blush Design Co., which I'm for some reason blanking on her name right now. It's fine. But I didn't realize when I got that as my book that there was a prequel, like book number 1 to it. So I read this before I read that. Loved it. I thought this was really, it's like a sweet, easy read too. And there was a little bit of spice in it too, if you're interested. I think there may be 3 scenes in this book of spice. That's not in a direct number, I'm pretty sure that's pretty accurate. And that now I'm on the Demon's Guide, which is the one I got in my like package, blind date with a book. And I'm liking it so far. Same author, same kind of style writing, so obviously it's just an extension of it. And I'm a little shocked on the person that it is extending from. So I'm only like 5, 6, 7 chapters into that one. I'll probably finish that in a few weeks, truthfully. I just usually read, so like at nighttime I read to fall asleep, and then I read when I'm at the gym. I'll do like 10 minutes of reading as like a warm up or a cool down, like on the treadmill, like incline, or on the bike. So that is everything I wanted to tell you guys. This video is going to be way too long. So I'll see you next in who knows what. But I hope you like my new, I don't want to say style of like what I'm planning, but just like being more not business related and just like, maybe it has always been like this. Maybe it has. But less business and more just like hanging out with me and chatting, chit-chatting together. So I will see you guys super soon, and please subscribe if you're not already. It helps my channel a lot, and leave me a comment. Engage with me. I will reply back maybe in a few days, but I will always get to you. So I love you, and I will see you very soon. Bye.